Welcome back. It is 7:23, and by 2012, this year, it's expected that all school testing will be done on a computer, but you just told me 2015, right? By 2015.
Yes.
All right, so while that's already happening with some students here in 2012, most kids are still using paper and pencil. There are a few things that parents can do to increase their child's computer literacy, which is going to become more and more important. But here to show us some of those tips is Jan Doyle from Classroom Connections 365. Thank you so much for joining us again.
It's so nice to be with you.
Thank you. My first time on with you.
It is, and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Just for the viewers to know. But computer literacy is something that some people get very, very nervous about. But I want people to understand that the pencil was once an advancement.
Right.
And so everything that we've gone along with, the TV, the DVDs, they've all been advancements.
Right.
But in 2015, children should be taking their CMTs across Connecticut on the computer, and you want to get the little tykes used to it. So just about everyone now has a cell phone.
Right.
And so you might want to text message. Do you text message?
Yes.
And so you might want to require your children to use correct English, not to use abbreviations, and call them for dinner with your cell phone.
It's funny because it's counterintuitive. A lot of parents might be averse to the idea of encouraging their children to use more technology, but because this is not going anywhere, right?
No, it's not. So
you should kind of get your children thinking in a forward-moving
and you want them to be comfortable when they take the text. One interesting example is when illuminated manuscripts started, and they were copied over by hand, they would spend hours and years, and if you look in here, years just decorating the letter A.
Right.
And it took 100 years for people to get comfortable to have books without images on the side of it. So if it takes us more than 3 years to get comfortable, I understand it. But there are a lot of websites that you can go to. And the first website that you might want to consider is YouTube EDU. And parents can go to this website and download or look at wonderful videos for their children. There's a cute one for preschoolers on 10 little owls and they fell off the bed. And how many? I loved it. It was under 3 minutes. It was one of my favorite.
But YouTube.edu.
It's a great website.
Awesome.
But they also have something for teachers. You could be in a teacher academy and develop your own own shows. And this woman, Karen Messing, did the same thing. So she's the second grade teacher, and she has developed her own channels for people to view. A very, very important one is Khan Academy. Have you ever, when you think Khan, you think C-O-N-N or Connecticut? It's not spelled that way. But they want to give
right here.
You're
K-A-H-N.
Good girl.
All right.
And what you might want to consider, or people want to consider, it is they offer 2,600 videos that for lifelong learners.
Awesome.
And anybody can use it. And then the last one I have, a website people might want to consider, is going on to TED Talk. And what that one is good for is his history or science background.
Great.
So parents can access these. And if you have trouble with homework, go on the computer. There's always a YouTube to explain how to do something like that.
That's terrific. So really utilizing technology as we're all moving forward with it, it's going to leave you behind if you don't stay in step.
You have to use it.
All right.
And have you ever used a Nook reader or an e-reader?
Not me personally, but I know some children. Well, my niece has one, and,
and
she's 9, so definitely seeing more of those.
Another example of how you need to move forward with it.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Jan, for joining us. And if you want more information on this segment, and you can be more computer literate just by going to WTNH.com. We have plenty of videos there too.
Great. That's a good point. I should have mentioned it.
All right, thank you so much, Jan.